Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to just a quick little video on the new mech coming out in a couple days. And that is the Cyclops. Today they announced well, I guess you can say the Quirks really. They gave some information on all 6 variants. I personally am getting, I don't know which ones right now off the top of my head. But nonetheless, now I think it's these 3 and this one. I think. I'm going to have to double check, actually, which ones I'm getting. But, long story short, here is the Cyclops. So we're going to look real quick at what each one can do. So the Cyclops A, it's got a Ghost Rifle cooldown of plus 10%. All of them have a sensor range buff of an extra 150, I think it's meters, is what I'm assuming what that 150 stands for. Bunch of structure buffs. Turn rate and acceleration, deceleration rate increases as well. Missile heat gen is what the 10Q has, of minus 5% for missile heat gen. For the Z, it's got AC-20 velocity and cooldown. The velocity of the AC-20 has a plus 10%, while the cooldown is plus 5%. The ADC is energy cooldown and missile velocity, both 10%. The P and the S, the S has Ghost Rifle cooldown of plus 5%, which is really good because it's a dual Gauss. And then last but not least, the P has missile velocity, energy range, and ballistic range, all a plus 10%. So overall, I have to admit, the Cyclops looks like it's going to be, how can I put this, significantly dangerous. Off the top of my head, I do not remember how many tons it is. I should have done a little bit better homework on it. I know I'm getting it, I just can't remember. 90 tons. So it's not as, big obviously as the Atlas or, a bunch of the other guys. Your King Crab, your Dire Wolves, your Kodiaks, and all that stuff. But I have a stinging suspicion that this thing is going to be dangerous. Now, one of the easy things is probably going to be doing cockpit shots, because it's basically got this big orange thing up here yelling, "Shoot me." So that is my only concern, is headshots on this thing. Out of the box, looking at it, the A looks like it will have a bit of an issue with heat coming out of the box. It's going to have to be rebuilt. I'm probably going to go with a Ghost Rifle / laser build, probably. Maybe with some SRMs to sneak in closer, like drop that LRM-10 and maybe throw in another SRM-4, for example. Try to offset some of this heat, or even go Ghost Rifle, LRMs, and maybe 2 small pulse. Small pulse to be in real close, Ghost Rifle for really far, and the LRM to make people duck. Maybe, I don't know. The Q is pure LRM boat, or missile boat at least. It's got 7 energy, 3 energy and 7 missile. So it's going to be quite the little bastard, especially with the heat gen. You could probably throw a lot of SRMs on that thing, or LRMs, depending on what you want to do. I'm probably going to go LRMs with medium lasers. I'm probably going to swap out that extra SRM-4 and go probably 3 medium lasers and a whole bunch of LRM-5s to help suppress. The thing's not fast, but it could be a good mobile support for an Atlas, or a King Crab, even a Mauler. Have them go in, do the fighting while you're pretty much keeping pace with them, obviously depending on your engine and stuff like that, but keep pace with them and able to suppress anyone they're firing on while they're in there causing all the mayhem and destruction. The Z, pretty much an energy boat. It's got 6 energy slots. It's got 2 missile slots, so you can probably throw in some streaks, or even some SRM-2s, or some 4s maybe. I would probably do some SRM-4s and a bunch of medium lasers. That would be an idea that I would have, or maybe 2 large pulse and then 4 medium pulse, for example. That might not be a bad idea. I'd have to look to see where the hard points are. The ADC, it's got the 2 ballistic, 2 energy, 4 missile, 2 AMS. So you could probably throw on the 2 AMS to help take things down, then maybe throw on 2 medium pulse and then some rather large autocannons. Right now it's got just the missile velocity quirk, so that's something you gotta remember. Energy cooldown is also in there as well, so the Z, I mean, it's got the AC-20 velocity, so that's not too bad, but the problem is it only has 1 ballistic slot, so what to see there. The P, now this one screams hide and seek. It's got the ECM. It's got the 4 energy slots, the 2 missile slots, the 2 ballistic slots, the AMS, and the ECM. So theoretically, you could throw an ECM on here, 2, maybe a couple large lasers, maybe, to help just snipe from far away. So you can as you start the match, you can shoot people from far away, and as you get closer and closer, right, you can engage with SRMs. Or even autocannons. Depending, because it's got a ballistic range of +10, so maybe some AC-5s on there with some large lasers. And then obviously Slepter. Whatever the hero mech is. It's got 4 ballistic, 4 energy, and 1 missile. I myself, personally, am going to drop that missile. And all I'm going to do is, maybe if I can, throw in another medium laser. I mean, just look at that heat management. 4 medium lasers, dual Gauss. I'm laughing. It has a thing that I really want to mention, which is it has a crit hit chance of -5%, meaning that if you're shooting at it, you have a 5% less chance of getting a crit on it than everyone else does, which is really, really scary. Especially if, I mean, this is it right here. This is the Rezelhag at its finest. So I had to get it. I am excited for it, and well, needless to say, she's gonna be a beaut. She is going to be a beaut. So that is that for this episode. There also will be a video later today on the new power draw system. I am currently, if I click the button here, downloading the patch to try it out. So you guys will be with me when I try out the new energy draw system. So see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.